Good morning, day 19. My Larapinta yo-yo. I'm at Mulga Camp. Flies haven't really hit me yet. I'm packing up and heading out before they get too bad. There's my camp down there. It's packed up. I'm just kind of shoveling everything in my pack. So, plan today is pretty easy. I'm just going to head over to Goin Gap, chill out at the waterhole for a while. Hopefully do a bit of swimming if it's not too cold. And then meander out to Simpsons. I'll probably get there just after lunch, I'm guessing. And then I'll go down the Gap, see if I see some rock wallabies and maybe do a few little walks around the area. But yeah, I'm definitely on the cruisy part of the walk now. I guess it's only probably 14 k's or something from here to Simpsons, so it's not very far. All right, I'll spin the camera around because I'm looking pretty dusty this morning after 19 days. I'll catch you soon. Okay, I've procrastinated long enough. I'm on my way from Mulga Camp down there in the trees. It's after 8 o'clock, but I'm still going to be there by lunchtime, I reckon, or just after lunch. Anyway, let's head over to Goin Gap, have some brekkie, maybe have a swim, and see what the day brings, eh? So Mulga Camp used to be down near that creek somewhere. They've moved it since I first walked the track. So that's a rangy bluff. Best seen at sunset rather than sunrise, or in the morning, I think. So I'm still heading over towards Goin Gap, probably only a kilometre and a half. I'm just kind of ambling along this morning. Not sure of the name of this creek, but there's a bit of water in it. Just past the 11k to go marker for Simpsons Gap, where I'm heading tonight. I hope I said Simpsons Gap this morning, not Stanley Chasm. The shade's nice. So the weather front looks like I'm going to get all the way back to Alice without rain. Well, there's a chance on Sunday morning, but I could almost be finished by the time it gets there. Today's the last warm day on the outlook. Tomorrow, the next day is going to be in the in the high teens, believe it or not. So it's going to cool down quite a bit. Today's not that hot. Today's probably going to be, I don't know, 25 or something. It's warm enough on the bare rock though, on the kind of, with the sparse shade. So yeah, you appreciate these little spots of shade every now and then. Bond Gap will have a bit of shade for me to hang around for an hour or two. So that's Bond Gap down there. That's where I'm heading. There's the track down there. So I'm at Bond Gap. Time for probably my last swim of the walk. It's very chilly. In summer, I'll swim through that. I'm not going to be doing it in winter though. Oh, right at that spot. Oh, it's pretty magnificent though. Wow, it's almost 12. I've been at Bond Gap for probably an hour and a bit. The sun's pretty well lighting up the gorge now. However, I think it's probably time for me to put on some clothes and get over to Simpsons Gap. Probably got about, I don't know, 9 k's to get there, I guess. Okay, back on the trail. Back into the heat. Heading for Simpson Gap now. I don't know what it is. Oh, hang on, there's a little thing on this sign that'll tell me how far I've got to go. Okay, looks like I've got about 9 k's to Simpsons Gap. So I better get on with it, seeing it's 12:30. I've managed to kind of muck around and waste half a day so far. It's been a very pleasurable half a day though. It's always good when you have a swim. Well, I'm getting close to Alice Springs. I think that's Mount Gillen. I think that's how you say it. Just on the outskirts of Alice Springs. Still going to take me my current relaxed pace, a couple of days to get there, but it is getting closer. Okay, I've reached Woodlands Trail. I was originally going to go down to Rocky Gap and explore that, but I think I'm going to head straight to Simpsons on the Larapinta and spend an afternoon or spend a little bit of time wallaby spotting. But yeah, there is a little gorge out there that I've never been into. I've been past it. Maybe next time I'm up here, we'll see how we go. that wind's good. It's keeping the flies at bay, largely. So about 6 k's from Simpsons Gap. That's Simpsons Gap. That's Hat Hill. Going up there tomorrow. That's Simpsons Gap. And I don't know if you can just see the edge of the shelter on the side of the hill there. So I'm back at Simpsons Gap. Last time I was there it was first thing in the morning. There was no wallabies. So we'll have a look now. That scree is where they live over there. So there's a fair bit of water around at the moment. There's water stretching back up there. That's where the wobblies live. That scree. I'll have a look in a minute. So there's no swimming in this one. Well, I'm just at the shelter at Simpsons Gap. It's about 4:15. I've been down the gap to see some wobblies. I'm going to go down again later when the tourists go home, see if I can see some at sunset. That's Hat Hill Saddle where I camped on the way out. Time for dinner, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to sleep in the shelter or put the tent up, I guess. So I'm just coming down to see if I can spot some wobblies. It's almost sunset. And I gave Sam a call from the mobile phone hotspot here. Work well. All right, let's get down the gorge, see if we can see a wobbly or two. I saw one wallaby before, but it was in the distance and it was hopping away. But I can't see any on this visit. So I think I'm going to start wandering back up to the camp. I've got another night. I might see them at Wallaby Gap tomorrow night. So we'll see how we go. Good afternoon. Well, that's day 19. My Larapinta yo-yo done. Heat's gone out today. It's rapidly cooling down, so I'm just heading up to the shelter. Unless someone's turned up, I'm just going to camp in the shelter tonight. According to AllTrails, did about 19.5, climbed 50 metres. I think the climbing figure may be a bit wrong. We'll see what happens when it goes through the software. I'm at Simpsons Gap, by the way. That's it behind me there. So yeah, today was a pretty cruisy day. I spent a couple of hours at Bon Gap going for a swim. Been for a couple of walks down to Simpson trying to find the wallabies, but haven't had a lot of luck there, unfortunately. Tomorrow's an even easier day. I've just got to go to Wallaby Gap. But there's a couple of side trips. There's 3 side trips I want to do that I've never done. So I've never been to Fairy Springs, Scorpion Springs, or Wallaby Gap itself. So we'll check them out tomorrow. That'll eat up a bit of time. I think I've mentioned, look, I'm just trying to pad it out a little bit because I couldn't get accommodation until Sunday night. There's a mountain bike festival on in Alice Springs. So, and I need a night. After the yo-yo, I need a night in town just to kind of have a wash and decompress a bit before I drive home. So that's why I've kind of really pulled the handbrake on these last few days. All right, I'll talk to you in the morning for day 20. Take it easy.